Good glorious morning. We are back in the Sunshine State. We've been here for a few weeks actually. We spent the last bit of the time in the Bahamas in Grand Bahama, in the Grand Bahama Yacht Club. It was a lovely, lovely time there. Hurricane Aaron pushed us out and we decided to come over here. We were going to stay over longer, but we've got Hurricane Club memberships here, so in case something came through, it would be best that we would be here. So being in Florida, you know what that means. Projects. And we've got a number of them that are already underway, and I'm gonna, in this video, just give you an overview of what we've already accomplished and what we're gonna do before we head back over, because we're not gonna stay very long. We only wanna be here till November, maybe, just when the hurricane season starts to end, and then we're gonna head back to the Bahamas. So, here we go. You can almost get a look at what we're doing here. There's batteries. This is a big project.
I'm Cindy, and this is Shell. We sold everything and set off on an adventure, living and cruising on a boat named C-SHEL. Click, subscribe, and sit back as we show you that it's possible for all of us to live an extraordinary life.
So what has happened here, and it's been happening for a couple of years now, is that the supports have been driving up into the hardtop. So in here, there's cord that runs all the way to the end, but then there's a space here with the fiberglass tabbing that comes out, and there was a piece of wood, went all the way around, about an inch and a half all the way around, that supports everything, all of the supports that hold up the hardtop. So this was all everywhere. There was a support, was pushing up 1/4 of an inch into the hardtop itself. So we were getting stress cracking and everything all around. So as soon as I got back, we bought these jacks. A friend of mine, Wade, came over and we spent a ton of time pulling these two skins apart. So it was easy to pull them apart because there was nothing really holding it together, and took all the supports down, and we were able to ply open the two skins, the bottom and the top here, and pull out all of the wet wood, and it was really bad all the way around. So what we have done now is we have a piece of sable that goes in all the way around to the other side. What was in there before was mahogany, and now it's sable. And what I have done much better now than what was done originally by Tallycraft is I have this seam along here. There was only some adhesive caulking put here. Can you see that? Now I've used the same filler that I've used for everywhere else, sealing holes and fixing stress cracks. That is Total Boat Fair or Total Fair. This kind of stuff, a two-part. So I put that here, so that fills up that. So now the last thing remaining is to paint from there's a non-skid up here, paint down around to where the tape line is. So I'm going to do paint all the way around. So I'm using Alexseal Paint. You're supposed to be a new additive now that you can put in, and you don't have to tip it. You'll just be able to roll it and it will level off almost like you sprayed it. So we're going to record that and I'll show you how that looks in the end. So that project is well underway. I didn't record a lot of the pulling of the wood because I had help, and we wanted to finish it as quickly as possible. People don't realize when you're filming video that the filming takes up a lot of time in and of itself. So being that I didn't want to spend a ton of time doing this, and I wanted it done as quickly as possible, I decided not to film it. So we're at this state now where this is all, sealed up and ready for paint. But I will do the paint. I'll at least show you a little bit of what is involved with the painting. We got a battery replacement, as you've seen down on the dock there. I've got a lithium battery replacement down here. We're going to record that as well. That's a big job. The engine room is all torn apart. Come down and show you that, actually. All right, welcome to the engine room, where the second biggest project is happening this summer before we head back to the Bahamas. Something I wanted to do for a long time. I'm having trouble getting everything in view. So something I want to do for a long time is upgrade the house battery bank to lithium. And I've wanted to get behind here to remove this sound down insulation, this flaking paint. So I'm going to put, like I've done in other parts of the engine room, I'm going to put new sound down insulation here. I've already began to tear this apart. This is a bank of 6-volt golf cart batteries that made about 650 amp hours. I got them new 2-3 years ago from a friend. Not new, they were slightly used, but they had a rough beginning of life. And we knew when he gave them to me that the lifespan of these batteries would be diminished because of that. So yeah, in this last season over there, at the end of the season, they started not holding a charge at all. So we partnered with a lithium battery company, and we're going to put almost 1,000 amp hours of lithium batteries in here. And we're going to put a charger. I've already removed a inverter that we had there that was already on the fridge too. And so I'm going to clean up all this wiring and organize this wires that I've wanted to do as well for years, and remove this. There'll be 2 8D size lithium batteries going right here. I also have, I don't know if you can see, is a spare Xantrex inverter charger that I'm going to install to charge the lithium battery bank. This doesn't have a lithium profile, but it does have a user profile where you can set the charge parameters. So you can set this up for lithium as well. So we'll show you more about that as we go along and get this project well underway. I've got to put in one of the lithium batteries to get us going while I'm doing the installation, just so we can power everything, because these have to have the charger on all the time in order to actually run anything in the nighttime. So I'm gonna have to put one lithium battery here, hook it up very minimally to get things running to keep us going during the installation. More on that in a future episode. The last project is going to be some advanced ionization units that are going to be installed in the air conditioners. So one in the middle air conditioner right here, and one in the back. The one in the back is going to be easy, maybe 15 minutes or so to install the unit. So the installation should help with air quality, breathing, get rid of mold, contaminants in the air, make the place smell a little better. So that one back there is going to be fairly easy. This one here is going to be a little harder because it's a split unit, and I've got to get the ionization unit into where the intake is, and the blower's up under the flybridge, so I'm going to have to dismantle the flybridge to be able to wire that in and install it in here. And that's not going to be able to be done until I finish my mess that I have outside with the hardtop getting painted. Cindy, you got any projects?
Projects?
Yeah.
Provisioning.
Provisioning projects. Oh yeah, she'll be provisioning for the next season over in the Bahamas.
Yeah, that's a project.
That's a big project. That's
Yeah.
always a huge project.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we got some stuff to show you in our provisioning system.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
C-Shel.
Makes it a lot easier. So that's it for the projects. We'll be filming those as we go forward, so stay tuned for those in the upcoming episodes. And then you'll see us heading back over to the Bahamas again. Any plans? We might be going to the Abacos, maybe? We might head to the Abacos first. It'll be the first time we're going to the Abacos since when? First year? 9 years ago, 10 years ago. So that'll be interesting.